Hello and welcome once again to my channel. So today I just want to discuss an issue that has been bothering me for a while, and this has to do with maternal health in Ghana, or at least an aspect of it. So I have come to know that as a general practice, if a woman, let's say the woman has given birth, that is a married woman, has given birth to about 3 children through cesarean section, and this woman does not want more kids and wants some form of sterilization to be carried out on her, this particular woman would need the permission of her husband to do so. By permission, I mean the man becomes the final authority in deciding whether this woman, that is the wife, can go through the sterilization or not. Honestly, I am disturbed by the practice because I do not see why something that has to do with women, that has to do with their health, that has to do with whether they leave or do not leave or not, should be something that should be left to their husbands to decide. I mean, we've been talking about women empowerment. We've been talking about giving women a voice for them to have their say, and then the list goes on and on. But in this day and age, should a woman want to go through sterilization after having multiple children, then the man has to sign up on it. Well, I do not have a problem with the man signing up on it. Of course, marriage is a partnership. So the man has to give his voice. He has to be sort of informed about what is going on. But when it comes to the health of the woman, when it comes to such a decision, I believe that it is the woman's right and it is her sole choice to want to do this. Why am I saying this? I have had people that have had 3 kids through cesarean section, and due to doctor's advice or per doctor's advice, they are not supposed to have more kids since it will be a threat to their lives. But some husbands always say no to these because for them, they want more kids after this. So they do not want their wives to go through this sterilization. And I do not see why, in the midst of such danger, the decision to be left to the man. If that is how the law has to be, then I believe that some form of education has to go into this to make men understand the implication of such decisions. Well, that is my opinion. That is what I think. That the men has to be educated on it if we want them, or if we want to continue to allow them to make that decision. Because after talking to a health personnel, I understand that that is the law. And that a woman alone cannot decide that she wants to go ahead with a sterilization, but the husband has to agree. So if that is the case, then I think that men need to be educated on this so that they will be in a better position to make informed choices. But at the end of the day, I wish that we could have a discussion that seeks to change that practice, to allow women to be the final say on what happens with their body, especially when it comes to maternal health. Because some of these things lead to maternal mortality. I know it is not the only thing that, or the only problem that leads to maternal mortality, or the only thing that leads to maternal mortality. Of course, there are other things such as the hospitals not being up to full scale. We've seen videos of women with their new babies that have to lie on the floor. The resources are just not there. We've seen that. And we also know that some women do not attend antenatal when they are pregnant. So there are so many contributing factors to maternal mortality. But at the end of the day, I believe that a decision like this should be left to the woman to make as to whether she wants to have a tubal ligation, or she wants some sterilization done, or she wants to have a family planning. The list goes on and on. Women have to make that decision. Even in marriage, the woman has to make that decision and she has to be the final say. Well, that is just my thought. The conversation, I am just seeking to create a conversation. So please do comment. If you agree, if you do not agree, what is the solution? So as to be able to give our women some voice, or the voice that they need to speak out. I choose to challenge. I also hope that you also choose to challenge. Have a nice day and be responsible.